Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. This is RedSecant. Last time we left off in Hollow Bastion after fighting Maleficent and then saving. So this time we're going to head through here and we'll see what we can see inside here. I will warn you, it's going to be a boss fight. So it's going to be kind of a lot of scattered commentary. Don't know how organized this is going to be, but I don't know, we'll see.
Do you need some help?
Riku!
This is sort of weird because,
Yes,
I mean, I'm coming to this. It's been like at least a week, maybe two, since I recorded. It doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Allow me to demonstrate. Behold!
Yeah, so check it out. Riku, like, betrays, sort of, Maleficent, where he says,
darkness.
surrender.
Become darkness itself!
So it's like you remember there was that one quote that Maleficent had when she told Riku to, like, be careful and not let the darkness into his heart too much because it will, I don't know, then you're like a slave to the darkness. I don't remember exactly. Anyway, this is a boss fight. This is another one of those that I kind of had a lot of trouble with when I was first playing. The trick for a lot of later boss battles, once you have this, is to use the Tinkerbell summon. And what this does is, Tinkerbell, you don't lose your allies when you summon Tinkerbell, so it's like, why wouldn't you summon Tinkerbell anyway? And then she'll periodically heal you, and then, even more, she'll, if you die, she'll revive you. Now, you can only summon her once per battle, which I think is actually true for all summons. But, yeah, so, super helpful. Anyway, so Maleficent is this dragon now. Man, I do not remember how I practiced this. But, yeah, she runs around like that. When she stomps down, obviously you gotta avoid that, but she's always, like, biting around. I don't know, there's not a lot of good opportunities. And she throws that fire, and that gets worse as you continue. Yeah, so I hope I don't die, because I don't want to, like, have to piece together footage, because it's kind of lame. See, she's going to turn around, and I don't know how to avoid that. I really don't. And that, it's... well, you see... Oh, did we... Oh, no, that was Donald healing us. I thought we might have just died, because I knew we had, like, no HP left. So she has, like, a lot of HP, and you gotta do a lot of damage, and it takes a long time. How are you supposed to avoid that? I don't know what to do. Anyway, I'm trying to be a little bit more chill in my videos because, I don't know, I admire people who, like, talk slow, and... Sorry, I admire people who, like, talk slow. It's just, like, they just seem so much more, like, composed. And, you know, I was watching Lord of the Rings. I haven't actually watched Lord of the Rings before, but some of my friends wanted to go watch it at the movie theater, and yeah, because they were having a movie theater showing of the extended versions. I don't know what to do here. I don't, like, remember how to do this. Anyway, and so one of the things that Treebeard, I think is called, one of the living trees says, is that it takes a long time for trees to talk. These fake trees talk, but they only say things that are worth taking a long time to say. And so that's kind of an interesting idea because oh, these flames are gonna home in on you, so you have to dodge them. God, this sucks. This boss battle sucks. It really sucks. Oh, don't die. We're gonna lose Tink. There we go. See, also Tink will heal like a little HP when you're really low, and then you get your second chance back, so that's nice. Anyway, I think you understand what I was talking about with that taking a long time to say things with the trees, because it's like, makes you feel like whenever you say something that doesn't take a long time to say, maybe it's not worth saying, you know? But, I don't know, it's a little different for Let's Plays, because the whole point is to just keep talking. Like, Nintendo Capri Sun said, Josh Jepson said, hey, we're not doing too bad, we only have another 2.5 life bars to get through. How, like, I don't know what to do. There's like no opening ever. Because like either there's fire in front of her, or she's biting, or this fire's after you, or she's spinning around and doing something like that. It's like there's no way to get away from getting attacked. And then, even besides that, you can't attack her unless you're right in front of her, and there's always like an attack being made in front of her. I think probably stopping her from turning around is a good strategy, but I don't know. Well, God, see, there's not even a way to avoid that, because you can't like jump and avoid it, because then you still get hit anyway. This arena is actually that you're fighting her in is rather large, so you can glide is extremely useful in this fight, because when she's stomping around like that, see, she's gonna turn around. There's nothing you can do to avoid that. There's no way. I hope I'm not screaming into the microphone too much. I feel like it's a little too close. She does that, and I don't know what to do about it. Good news is, I think we have MP Rage up, which means that as we take damage, we actually gain magic back, which is really helpful, especially in fights like this, where we're just taking a lot of damage. That's one reason that Tinkerbell is super helpful, though, because it lets you take damage. Tinkerbell and Arrow, both of them just let you take more and more damage, and that will get your MP back up, and then I guess you can cast Arrow again. See, this is good. We're getting a lot of good hits in now. You know, I kind of think that is sort of the way to do Kingdom Hearts battles, is to just sort of not care if you take damage, because there isn't. I mean, there isn't a way to avoid damage. There isn't a foolproof way in like a lot of the battles, and especially in the very final battle. I remember it took me like half an hour, probably more than half an hour, like not dying, I mean like half an hour, one life, to beat this final boss. And then I went and watched a video of it online, and the way that guy did it, and without like giving anything away, he just like ran in and beat the guy up. Oh, see, we just died, and we lost Tinkerbell, which sucks. Anyway, the way he did is he just ran in, didn't care about taking damage, and just did as much as he could, and then he got him down pretty fast. And so I think it's less about trying to avoid taking any damage, and just sort of taking what damage you get and dealing with it, especially with something like Arrow up. But the thing is, the more levels you have, the more defense you have, the better equipment you have, like if you're going to spend your money on that instead of just Goomy parts like I do, for whatever reason. Man, we are running out of magic, which sucks. And she is throwing fire every freaking which way, but you know, I'm sticking to my philosophy that it's sort of just better to attack her at this point. It'd be nice if we had Donald and Goofy back to, I don't know, maybe distract her fire or something. Man, we're about to die. Oh, our arrow's gone. That's bad. I want it back. I should probably put Arrow on a hotkey, because, I don't know, I'm not using Blizzard. Or, I use Fire sometimes. But that could also be a good idea for this fight. Wow, you know, that wasn't nearly as bad as I kind of thought it would be. Hey, so we learned Combo Plus, which is super sweet, because, we can, that lets you, like, instead of just doing 3 hits, you do 4, like, every time you do a combo. Anyway, she's down. Oh, I'm glad that's done. Though the worst boss battle, like, of the whole game, the hardest one for me, is still coming up. But that's okay. We'll do it in the next video. I don't like having the videos too long, so we'll just finish this up after we watch this cutscene. The time is 12:34. I feel like I always see when the time is 12:34, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it just changed to 1, 2, 3, 5. But it's just one of those times that I feel like I see a lot, you know what I mean?
She failed to notice the darkness in her heart eating away at her. A fitting end for such a fool.
Anyway, so yeah, Riku creeps away and says, oh, we get Fire Glow. That you can get a summon from that. Why do I feel like I've done this before? I might just be thinking of my practice run. Anyway, Riku said that Maleficent was, I don't know, being taken over by the darkness or something like that. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. Thanks for watching. I'm glad this turned out not too bad. We didn't have to do any cuts or anything. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video when we will continue through Hollow Bastion. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.